Circleville, Ohio. It's a city with a church on almost every corner, but one ministry is reaching out to those who can't attend on Sunday mornings. Rodney Griffith founded One Community Ministries in 2003 to reach out to those behind bars. And today, the ministry also helps prisoners after they have been released.
Once you've been in prison, you feel like society has ruled that you need to be separated from them. But when the time of their incarceration is over, they also need to be reconciled back into the community. And for many, that's a hard thing to do.
So if they need transportation, if they need housing, if they need food, if they need basic clothing, often we're taking them straight in their orange outfits, straight to Walmart from the prison to buy them blue jeans and shirts.
Ted Van Horn was released from prison in mid-December. He says he was a career drug addict and alcoholic before turning his life around. After Ted served his time, he was referred to Rodney, and he's been working with Ted since then.
And so I came down here and he got me off on the right start. He pretty much took me out to lunch, did this, did that. What didn't he do? I mean, it was more than I expected to get.
One Community is a ministry of Community Church where Barry Burns is the pastor.
And I think Rodney is working with them on all different aspects, not just spiritually, but in other ways too. Teaching and just respecting, showing them some respect that they don't get much of.
I spent a 30-plus year career teaching in the high school, public high schools, teaching special education and at-risk students. And I jokingly now say that for some of us, we're slower learners than others. God had to put me through a 30-year apprentice program before He really let me do what He wanted me to do.
In his retirement, he is doing this on a volunteer basis. And I would say the ministry, even though there's other people involved in it, he really is the driving force behind it.
Building relationships is what Rodney's doing. He's getting the trust built, and trust can only be built with time.
The Bridge is a facility away from the church that we hold Saturday night Bible study, and then we have a fellowship or a potluck dinner at the end of it. Many clients feel more comfortable going to a non-church place for those type of things. So we have that ability to do that.
Walt and Sherry drive all the way from another city because they like the Bridge so much.
I just get more out of this because you can ask questions. You can be yourself.
Rodney and all of the volunteers at One Community have given people like Ted a second chance at life. And for Walt, Sherry, and others, they have a more comfortable place for worship. Rodney says this is what God wants him to do for the remainder of his days, and he's glad to do it. For Project Report, I'm Michael Locklear.